And like I promised, I am doing more lives this week, and I am taking that very seriously. So I am doing a live this morning at 8 a.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How's everybody doing this morning? Hello, welcome on. I said I would do more lives this week, so as promised, I am coming on and doing a live at 8 a.m., which is earlier than most lives because usually I'll do them in the afternoon or night. I'm doing good. How are you doing? 1, 2, 3. Trying to keep track of the stitches, but I'm just gonna let it go and go back and count. I am crocheting or trying to crochet a bucket hat. So a little while back, someone on my live asked if I've ever crocheted a bucket hat or a ruffle hat. So I decided to try and make a bucket hat. I am crocheting a bucket hat. Good morning. Hello. I am trying to work up a bucket hat. This will be my first one. Someone on the one of my lives asked if I've ever made one, and I added it to my list of projects I wanted to try. So that is what I'm doing this morning. You're at work and volume has to be down so I can't hear. Oh, thank you for coming on anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did too many stitches. You're supposed to do 10 single crochets, then an increase, and I just have the pattern sitting next to me. Or part of it. And I'm using the same color yarn. I had some left over from a cardigan I did. So that is what I am using to work up this hat. How's everyone doing this morning? And thank you all so much for joining. I am trying to do more lives this week. Trying to build back up my live audience. Because last year I did have a really good my live streams were going really well. And then I slowed down. And I think that sort of broke it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do I have 4 extra stitches? I think I'm gonna let it go and see what happens. I might just decrease a couple throughout the rounds and see what happens. So what's everybody else working on this morning? I know it's me's at work. And I am not sure my moderators are actually on yet this morning. Now we're just single crocheting around. So this should be really easy. We have an extra 3 single crochets, so I have to decrease 3 somewhere around here. I'd rather decrease single crochets than go back on my work, like tear it apart. Hello. I have tried one time to make mittens and they did not turn out well. They look like socks. I might try again this winter. We'll have to see. I need to work on a raccoon and a hexagon cardigan today. Ooh. I have tried doing a hexagon cardigan so many times. I think it's the color combinations I choose. I just wind up taking them apart. I just recently finished up a cardigan that I actually like. It's like a flower, like lacy cardigan. But before that, I have not have a good past with crochet garments. They just don't turn out the way I want them to. I wish there were subtitles. Yeah, that would be helpful. This is supposed to be like the top part of the hat. It's supposed to be flat, I think. I don't know. Has anybody else ever worked up a bucket hat? Is it supposed to be flat, or is it okay that it's like curving like this? This is my first one. This live was like so like random. I was like, hey, what if I just go live this morning? I wanted to do more lives for you guys because I've been lacking a little bit on like YouTube content and stuff. So I've started putting on videos every day, and now I'm gonna try to build back my live audience. I'm not a huge fan of this yarn. Like, working up with it is not very fun, but it does give a really pretty like finished stitch. It's 100% cotton, but it's like a really old cotton yarn. Like, you can't even buy it anymore. I found it at a thrift store. So whatever I have left is all I'm gonna get. So I did try to find small projects that I could work up with it. Hold on. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. I am almost at the end of this round. These rounds are starting to get quite large. Because it's a hat, of course it's gonna get bigger. Maybe it isn't supposed to be flat. Chat is slow today. I was just making sure I didn't miss anything because sometimes my chat will get stuck and then I'll go to scroll down. I'll be like, oh my goodness, there's so much chat. Yeah, I think mornings don't usually go well for me, but I just wanted to give them another shot, and it's another live stream too. I hope to do, my goal is probably going to be about 3 live streams this week, and if I have more time than that, I will come on and do more lives, but I'm not promising more than like 2 or 3. So this will be my second one this week. What's my favorite animal? I don't know. Maybe, I like dolphins. Or sloths. I would have to say sloths are probably my favorite. All right, we are at the end of this round. Hopefully I can start getting to the cable pattern today. There's like this really pretty like cable pattern on the body of the hat. Your favorite animal is a dog and wolf. That's so cool. Next round, single crochet 11 and increase. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hello, Bo. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? It's Bo. Welcome in. It's been a while. How are you doing? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Make sure you guys are also giving the live a like so we can try to push it out a little bit. 5, 6. You had an accident. You're recovering now? Oh, I hope you're doing okay. Brooke will be on. She said that she's going to be like a little bit late. I think she was doing something in the garden. Yeah, what did happen? Nine, 10, 11. Sorry, I'm counting my stitches out loud. It's probably a little bit annoying. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hopefully we're almost finished the top of this hat. These single crochet rounds are a little bit boring. I think this is why I don't do plushies, because it's all single crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had injuries in the head and leg, elbow. You'll be fine. All right, though, that's good. Injuries are not fun. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are almost finished the 13th round. This is a lot of work for a bucket hat. This is my very first crochet bucket hat. Like, a lot I do is like beanies and stuff. Oh, you're welcome. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I think I still have extra stitches somewhere, or not enough stitches. I don't know what's going on. I messed up somewhere. I might have to go back and fix it. So how are your lives doing? They're not doing terrible. Yesterday's live was pretty good, but I'm trying to like build back my live audience, because last year the lives were going really well, and then they sort of slowed down because I think I slowed down a little bit. So we're just trying to build back up the live audience. I am trying to make a bucket hat. It's like a summer hat, and someone on the live asked if I've ever made one, so I added it to the list, and I'm trying to make one. I don't think it's going so good so far. I think I messed up somewhere. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I just added the extra stitches, which you're not supposed to do. If there's a mistake, you're supposed to go back, but I think I can fix it from this point. As long as there's no more mistakes, I don't have to rip it back. So now we just have to make single crochets all the way around. That's pretty easy. I think this is part of the reason I have not made this hat before. It's all single crochets. It's not like anything exciting. Just making one big circle. Not sure about the color choice yet, but this is the only cotton yarn I had, and the pattern called for 100% cotton yarn, so this is what I'm stuck with. We are on round 14 out of 20, so 6 more rounds. And it looks like we're gonna have like 100 single crochets by the time I get to round 20, so that is a lot. I don't know. I just don't know how it's supposed to look. Like, it wasn't a video tutorial. It was just like a written pattern. So I don't know if it's supposed to be curving like that. I don't know. I guess I'll just finish it, and if it turns out wrong, it turns out wrong. Is Brooke doing live streams? Yeah, she just did one this morning. She tried a morning live stream, and it did go very well for her, so out of the blue, I decided to try one as well. She changed her, usually she'll do Monday nighttime milking, so she changed that to the morning now since it's light out in the morning. I don't know how she did a live so early though. I was like, I could not wake up at 6 a.m. and do a live right away. Maybe it needs to be earlier, Bailey. What? No, no. No earlier live. I'm not sure if I can come out here any earlier than like 8 and do a live. Not sure I could do YouTube right away in the morning. Crochet at 6 a.m. It looked like this. It looked like this. I'd be falling asleep while crocheting. I'd be like, and now we're gonna make a single crochet. Fall asleep. I am just not ready to be on camera at 6 a.m. That means I would have to wake up at like 5 or like 5:15. Yes, coffee first. I haven't even drank my coffee yet this morning. I should have probably drank my coffee before coming live, but it's fine. I do cook some. I'm not sure I really have a favorite dish. I mean, food is food. To me, anyways. We are almost finished this round. Hopefully it's turning out all right. I'm really worried about this hat. This hat was, I specifically chose a pattern that said makes and like you can finish it in a day, and it's been like 3 days. And you probably can if you were to just like sit down and crochet it, but that's not what I've been doing. And she said to use a 3mm crochet hook, but I'm using a 4mm. I want a little bit of a larger hat. Two more single crochets. I tried to increase the volume a little and put the phone on my ear to hear. Oh, you really don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be on the live if you can't listen to it. It's okay. I think you'll be okay to miss a live. Yeah, don't get fired. We are on round 15. 6 single crochets. Are you knitting a hat? I am crocheting a hat. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Increase and then single crochet 12. We're back to increasing. We're adding more stitches. Yay! The pattern starts with like, it starts with 6 single crochets, like a tiny, tiny amount of single crochets, and then you just keep making it bigger and the rounds larger. 3. I have made crocheting, yes, I'm trying to make it my primary job. Oh, it's okay. I thought you were being funny. I'm like, yeah, I'm crocheting a hat. No one is really here. You just don't want anyone to hear your phone. Gotcha. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there was a strand of a different color in there. Hello, welcome to the live. Oh, what job I am? Oh, you're talking to It's Me, right? Not me. Try to figure out who you're talking to in the chat. If you're asking me, I'm trying to make like crocheting and my YouTube channel my primary job. How old am I? I'm 18. You love crocheting? That's awesome. What's your favorite thing to crochet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect stitch count. I wasn't even counting. I just went back to make sure I had the right amount. Origami. Yeah, I can't do plushies. They just don't turn out for me the way they're supposed to. I think it's because I improvise a lot on the patterns, and with like blankets and stuff, that's okay. But with plushies, it just does not work out that way. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't look my age. You want to sell them? Yeah. I think as far as crochet, I've realized that if I want to like sell my stuff, I think it's gonna have to be patterns, because there just are so many crocheters now, because it's become more popular, I guess, and a lot of people aren't buying crochet, but they're actually buying patterns. So I am going to give selling patterns a try. But hey, if you could sell plushies, that is awesome. Oh, it's okay, don't worry about being late. Yes, don't forget to subscribe. Yes, I have actually made a couple crochet hammocks, and I have like a whole bunch of crochet stuff in them inside. I think I did a couple tutorials on those as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3. Making patterns is hard. Yeah, it is at first, but I've realized the more I try to make patterns, the easier it's become to actually like understand other people's patterns. Crochet terminology also was a little hard to get at first. Hello, welcome to the live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and increase. Hopefully we have the proper stitch count this time. I think we should. She is late today. I think she was probably filming like a garden harvest or something, because I seen her down in the garden before I came to do a live. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Harvesting beans. You would not believe how many there were. You were harvesting beans like peas, or like actual beans? I didn't know we planted beans. What am I making? I'm trying to make a bucket hat, my very first bucket hat. Almost 5 years of crocheting, and I have never crocheted a bucket hat. Green beans. Oh, green beans. They are yummy. I thought you were talking about like beans, like the ones you put in chili. I'm like, I don't remember us planting beans. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, we have the proper stitch count. That's awesome. Yeah, green beans are good. 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we have the right amount. Finally. Have you ever made a bucket hat before? Do you use stitch markers? Sometimes. They're not my favorite thing to use because you have to take them out and put them back in, and sometimes they come out of your work and it's a whole thing. So most of the time, if I'm just working in the round where I'm not slip stitching to the first stitch, I'll just count. And then when I put the project down, I'll just mark it with something, like a piece of yarn. I have stitch markers, I just don't use them very often. All right, we need to single crochet around. That's easy enough. See, we made some progress on it today. Hopefully I can get to the cable part of the hat today. That would set me up pretty well to be finished this week. The hat is a little tight, but I think it's supposed to be like that because you don't want it like all floppy. I don't know. I've only made beanies. Not experienced. This is why trying different like projects that you don't normally try is a good idea, because then you understand better other people's projects. Like now, if I wanted to make a bucket hat again, I would understand more, I believe. Hopefully it's big enough. I didn't actually do the measurements, but I'm sure it'll fit someone. I got enough heads to try it on. Have you ever made a sweater? I actually just finished my first ever cardigan, and it did actually turn out pretty good, but I have not made an actual sweater, no. Every time I try to make a sweater or something like that, I wind up not liking it and taking it apart. So I start it, I find a pattern I like, I choose colors, and then I take it apart. Either I don't end up liking how it's turning out, or I don't like the colors. I don't know what it is. You too? Yeah. I'm more of a blanket crocheter. I like crocheting blankets, pixel art grids, and things like that. You're on my sister's live stream this morning. That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining. We are almost finished this round, and that will be round 16. So we are almost done the top part of this hat. I have never really tried to do pixel grids, but I've failed. Yeah, it's all about picking the right pixel grid. So I started with like super basic pixel art grids. They take a lot of time though, and then you have a whole bunch of like, on the back it looks really like weird, like they'll have yarn coming through and stuff. So most of the time I just turn them into like pillows. I think we have, how many stitches do we have? It says we have 84 stitches. That's almost the amount that you use for a blanket. Dad had to go. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, Dad had to go, but he says, okay, yeah. I think I'm going to be getting off in a couple minutes anyways. I've been on for 29 minutes, so I'll just finish up this round, and then I will get off. It was a different experience coming live in the morning. I am going to try to do maybe one more live this week, and then if I have extra time, I will try and do more, but I'm not promising more than one more. We have like 10 stitches left. Let's finish it. Almost done. Yes, definitely smash the like before you leave if you haven't already. I keep wanting to bring my subscriber counter back out to do the lives, but it's a mirrored image now, so I might have to turn the camera so it's not selfie mode and get something that I can read the comments on so I can put the subscriber counter up for you guys. I was trying to think of a way to do it last night because that was really fun, like having the subscriber counter and seeing it like jump up. All right, that's what we have so far, 16 rounds of a hat. So thank you all for joining, and I will see you guys next time. Brooke already went live today. She went live this morning at like 6 a.m. Bye. See ya. I think her next live is probably, well, Mom and Dad's next live is on Wednesday, and then her next live is probably Friday. Yes, you went live this morning, so again, yeah, later this week. All right, bye everyone. See you next time.